That's lovely, and again.
Deep gratitude for all of you to come here this morning on St. Valentine's Day to give me your support for the official launch of our general election campaign to become the next MP for Stratford-on-Avon.
Stratford-upon-Avon, Conservative, Tory stronghold, yet you're convinced the Conservatives can be beaten. How?
Well, we have been knocking on many doors, on thousands of doors, and again we hear lifelong Conservative voters that are disillusioned with both the incumbent and the Conservative government at the moment, and they are ready to switch to us. So we're looking at that. And also in May 2023, we, after a historic win, the people of Stratford-on-Avon district returned the Liberal Democrat Council with a huge majority, and that means that here in Stratford-on-Avon, we are the challengers. We are the only challengers to the Conservatives, and we are fighting a good campaign. And yes, we have really good policies as well, good messages. We are campaigning on the issues that matter to people, the issues that are my issues as well.
Well, we can talk about those issues later. You mentioned in your opening speech, your presentation to a good crowd here of supporters, reference the government, scandal, sleaze. But I want to also concentrate, if I may, just briefly, on the incumbent, as you call him. Let's not hide around here. It's Stratford MP Nadeem Zahawi. What sort of a job has he done for the residents of Stratford?
Well, if I thought today he had done a good job, I would not be here today, and I'm not standing to become the next MP for Stratford-on-Avon. I think we deserve better representation. We deserve a local champion that speaks up and stands up for residents. And I think what I can bring is that I'm grounded in my community and will continue to be a local voice, a local champion. I want to be the Stratford-on-Avon constituency voice, the community voice, a strong community voice in Westminster, and not Westminster voice here.
Now, the thousands of people, the doors you've mentioned, knocking on the doors, talking, taking politics to the people where it really matters. This is a critical point here. There's also the issue of tactical voting. You're urging Labour, the Greens, disgruntled, unhappy Tories to vote for you. Why?
Well, because we can, we are the challengers here. So if they want to see the Tories defeated, as we managed to defeat them at the Stratford District Council election, the local elections in 2023, they know that we are the challengers. And because we have, sadly, a first past the post unfair voting system, which, by the way, we would like to change and see proportional representation so that every vote matters. Then, if they want to see the Conservatives out, there's the best opportunity is to vote for us. But also we are also offering hope, change. We're offering really a different type of representation that is grounded in community voice, and so that in social justice. We want, we stand for safeguarding our environment, including our precious rivers, which have been filled with sewage. So we are offering hope to voters as well. So, and I will work very hard and represent all voters if I'm honoured enough to be returned as the MP.
Let's talk about some of those local issues. We'll keep it brief, but I'm going to put them all together. NHS, Ellen Badger Hospital at Shipston. It looks a terrible story ongoing there. No support, no investment. We've got traffic problems continually and more floods. What are the local issues that matter most to you?
So the local issues that matter most to me, you already mentioned them. The NHS, that's also first on the doorstep. People want to be able to, people really cherish the NHS, and this Conservative government has let it crumble, has run it into the ground with their policies. So we need to get them out as soon as possible and get the safeguarding NHS for current and future generations. For example, our community hospitals like the Ellen Badger, which were promised beds, and we're fighting to keep those inpatient beds locally for local people and surrounding villages, because that will put less pressure on the acute hospitals as well. But we also want, we are an older demographic, so we want, people diagnosed with cancer, we want a 2-month guarantee that their treatment will start within 2 months of diagnosis, because we know that with cancer every week that goes off, it's life-threatening. So, and flooding, sewage in the rivers. This is an issue that I'm very passionate about, but comes up as well. The Conservatives have allowed water companies to get away with it, to fill our beautiful rivers and brooks with sewage, and we need to stop that. And the Liberal Democrats want to reform or to abolish Ofwat and put a proper regulator in. They want water companies to become public benefit companies, and we want ban bonuses for water bosses.
And traffic.
Traffic is an issue. Traffic comes up a lot on the doorsteps, and as you know, obviously we have development has been allowed without infrastructure. So my job as an MP, if I'm honored enough to become an MP, is to get all the stakeholders together to solve the issues, because obviously you have the Long Marston Garden Village developing, you have AGVs going over the Clopton Bridge, you have congestion in the town. So what we can do to resolve that, and one of the things that I'm pushing as well, apart from other options, is actually we really need sustainable transport infrastructure, and we need that before development.
Now, okay, one final question. You could become the first female MP, the first Lib Dem female MP for Stratford-upon-Avon, although you told me there has already been a Liberal MP in 1906. But let's concentrate on the present. How would you feel if you became MP for Stratford-upon-Avon?
That would be the greatest honor of all, to be a public servant of the people of Stratford-on-Avon. I would be, of course, very honored. I would be over the moon, of course, but I'm also grounded, and I know that there is a lot of work to be done. So the next day I will be working very hard to make lives here in Stratford-on-Avon better for our residents and solve some of these very, very serious issues.
Thank you.